What is up, everybody? I'm NoLucksGiven here with your afternoon snap, and over the past few weekends, I competed in the Marvel Snap Creator Gauntlet. The tournament started with over 100 Marvel Snap content creators. And you can see how that went for me in my previous video, but in this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the top 32. This is the deck that I played throughout the top 32 of this event. I'm not going to break down this deck. We're going to see plenty of highlights with it throughout the rest of this video, but what I do want to break down is the format of this event as a whole. So we have the top 32 qualified players all on a private Marvel Snap server. And to start off this event, everyone has the exact same rating. We're gonna play random ladder games just against each other for 1 hour. And at the end of that hour, the bottom 8 players will be eliminated and the top 24 move on to do it again. Play for 1 more hour where again the bottom 8 players are eliminated, top 16 move on to again do 1 final hour where the bottom 8 go home and the top 8 move on to a bracketed finals. Because of the structure of this tournament, I figured my opponents would probably be pretty risk averse because you just want to not lose enough cubes that you're in the bottom 8, which is exactly where I found myself after my first game. I lost 4 cubes. I just wasn't really thinking. I should have retreated. You'll hear me say that. And then I found myself behind and really in a place where I couldn't catch up, because when I had good positions, I would snap and my opponents would just retreat for 1 cube. So it was really tough and it really felt like I was going to have a hard time finding my way back into it. But here's how it went.
You got a turn 1 snap for me. They like Elysium. I'm hanging in it. I'm not going to retreat and get no information. It's a bold strategy though. I like it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to snap on negative magic. Would potentially like to switch up how, or switch Limbo with Nico, but I could just Nico right now to draw an extra Cassandra after they switched their deck. That's also not bad. I think this is enough of a high roll. We should just be retreating. I don't know. Stay in it for another moment here. Triple Cassandra them. I feel like they could have drawn some rocks here. I mean, they never stay in it if they did, though. They have to know a Darkhawk is coming. And I throw off here. Oh, Blue Marvel's good. Onslaught Mystique. Okay. They didn't draw anything crazy. But, yeah, it's good enough. Dang. Okay. Bad start, then. Bad start. I should have just retreated. So now I'm in dead last. Very cool. Yeah, probably the only player that's lost 4 cubes so far. Let's earn him back. I'm in 33rd. That beats Claw. I mean, I have to go for big plays at this point. No. All right. I maybe don't have to go for this big of plays. I don't think we're pulling out of this one. I think I'm about to drop down to 34th. There's the card draw. Oh, and I find the hood for it. Okay, that's pretty solid. Is it? Destroying my misery is a little wacky. I'm sure they'll be able to clear the Widow's Kisses, but if I get priority here and can find the armor, no, that doesn't totally help me either. No, because they're going to play into the location next turn. But this is fine. A bunch of free demons seemed good, and drawing the cards here seemed good as well. Okay, I'm gonna draw my entire deck this game. Ooh, we hit them with a Black Widow. That's nice. I probably want to fill them up on rocks right about now. I feel like going for this is reasonable, but I feel like they probably get out of it. Okay, and we did get the armor online, actually. Okay, and then they just retreated anyways. Where does that put me? It's a 2-cuber, still in 33rd. Goodness gracious. Oh, this is Galactus. I think I like my chances against a Galactus deck. Yeah, I mean, they just don't have good locations for Galactus here. Oh, Blink. Could this be the G-Man? There it is. Okay. Shoot. Okay, was not expecting the Blink Galactus. They definitely play around this here, though, but that's fine. I think maybe we just play it here. I mean, they have to play around the White Widow center, yeah. So it wasn't really even worth doing that much. 20 minutes left. We've got to win some big cubers here. All of my retreaters have been really, really slow retreaters. But, yeah, I mean, I felt confident there. They did make me sweat it out for a second, and just like that, I am now in the top 24, baby. We are live. Let's go. I mean, I'm just not going to play around Shadow King. Okay, cool. Back in the game, baby. Back in the game. Whew, I thought I was out. I definitely thought I was out. Now I win the sandbar. And if they fill the raft, then I'm going to try to win the raft as well. So that's the game plan here. We're just hoping that this is like an insurmountable amount of power in the sandbar. Yeah, it'll be a 16-point lead. It beats everything other than the Infinite from the raft. Could lose to Red Hulk here. Oh, they're snapping back. I think I do kind of want to respect this curve. All right. So I'm right on the bubble right now. 11 minutes left. I think I run out the hood on turn 1. Okay, a double snappy here. I like Hotel Inferno with my Phoenix Force. That's why I snapped. White Widow's also really good in Hellfire Club. And I can armor up there next turn. Oh, they haven't even played a Hotel Inferno. Bummer. Alright, now I'm thinking Black Widow before I get into any other shenanigans. Crimson Cosmos, Jeff or She-Hulk? Oh, it's Arishem. Oh, they're playing Arishem and I've got Cassandra Nova Darkhawk. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, that's going to be good for a totally different reason then. Cool. They're playing to the rescued location this turn, which is a pretty big commit that I will just usurp with Darkhawk on the final turn. I kind of want to like Cassie and then protect my Cassie. Might have been thinking I was bounced for a moment here, but yeah, this Cassandra, I mean, they will be able to... Oh, the Widow's Bite, right? Oh, Widow's Bite plus Blink is nice. That is a good play. How do some players have splits and things? That's wild. I could just eat the demon and then play 2 demons here next turn. Also do like armor and then hold the demon. Next turn play Darkhawk Demon, I think. Okay, they're Cerseiing the Widow's Kiss. Ooh, Magneto. It's pretty good. Oh, it turned into a Kitty Pride? Interesting. I mean, I still feel reasonable about this. They have to make some pretty nice plays. Battle for all 3 locations. Up by 10 means that this is not an easy thing to surmount. This has to be a respectable card, can't just be their Kitty Pride, and then this has to be basically a Goliath or some kind of total scam like Galactus Center. It's the only thing I see being viable here is like Galactus Center plus some other crazy stuff. Yeah, Kitty Pride, not quite gonna get it done. Ooh, even with M'Baku, not gonna be enough for the Darkhawk Cassandra Nova deck. 8 cubes is big. Farming the last place players is
Huge 9th right now. Wow. Wow. Getting an 8 cuber is insane. I thought I was out, and now I'm in 9th place, almost in 8th place. Let's end the event right now after this game against Captain Care, who's playing probably Sarah. We saw Jeff, Nocturne, and Gladiator. Okay, bar with no name is reasonable for me. If I can find my hood, I like my position a lot. What's awkward is if we Cassie them, then they will have negative power. They played nothing against me last time, which is what Sarah does. Do have to be a little bit fearful of like Legion. I snap to Nico draw. Simple as that. I see a Nico draw, I'm snapping, baby. Oh, whoever wins Baxter Building loses bar with no name. Okay, that's really cheeky. So it's not a bar with no name game. So this could be an early risky snap. I don't think they'll snap back though, so. 1 additional cube. Not huge. And then we see the Jeff yet again. Altar of Death, and we're winning. But they do have ways to... I guess whoever wins Baxter Building then is also looking to win Altar of Death. Rock Slide and then Phoenix Force is probably the play. Yeah, Baxter Building is going to come up huge in this game. And they do also have Nocturne. They could have Legion. Here's the Gladiator again, though, for now. Darkhawk? Nice. Love you, baby. Love you, bae. Alright, so armor is really solid. Oh, but armor's a way to win Altar of Death. Like, I'm kind of afeared of Shang-Chi or Rogue in the center. Giving them the Black Widow's a little bit awkward. I'm going to draw the rest of my deck here anyways with that Gladiator play. Do I ever want just a move card? Wait, how do I lose if I've got a big move card? Because I can win Altar of Death and lose bar with no name if I lose the Baxter Building. I'm just worried now about like something like Legion. Yeah, there's the Rogue. I was a little bit worried about that, but now I can just move Rock Slide into Altar of Death, and I win bar with no name and Altar of Death. Plus I've got armor. We go like armor Cassie. I'm afeared of Nocturne here. Nocturne could be a big game. Okay, my rock. No Nocturne, please. Gwenpool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So now it's just Legion that I'm afraid of. I'm fine with showing them the hood. We deny them a draw, which is good. Whitewood is actually more stats than anything else. Yeah, okay. Retreat. There we go. Wow, I really thought I was just out of it. This was the leaderboard after the first hour. I got to 10th place, and you could hear it in my live commentary as well. I was super excited. I thought I had no shot and was able to not only get back in it, but have a pretty respectable finish at the end of the first round, and that set me up pretty well as well going into the next round because I was already up, so now I could play from ahead. But I got some unlucky breaks to start off, and again wound up behind the 8-ball and had to do some catch up. But now we've got the armor down. They have to fill this location. I feel like they could play Acid Arrow this turn. Oh, Acid Arrow's big. 50-50 that they have Acid Arrow. Puts me down to 6.
I think I play around the 50-50 Acid Arrow. No, they didn't have it. Just Widow's Bite for them there, then. They play like Arrow, Arrow. I don't see how they do it. I'm staying in it here. Okay, they do have a bunch of cards for me. But can they beat 12? Can they beat 11? Is another question. Okay, Speed's a lot of points. Silver Sable's points too. And then an Arrow. And I win on differential? Oh, it's Grapple Arrow. Dang! Dang! Okay, well played by Husky there. That was a lot more points than I thought it would be. I don't want to just run out the clock, but oof. Okay, that's a little bit wonky. But Demon's really good into deep space. And now we shrunk their deck. Get a negative power rock, please. Okay, a slightly smaller Angela. Ooh, and a red Hulk. I like changing out deep space. That's neat. And next turn I'm hoping to draw Nico again. Angela's annoying, but I should play into this right now. Okay. They had priority, which is awkward, but they're getting a Nocturne, so they could have changed deep space as well. And they get the Scarlet Spider back. That's a really big Scarlet Spider. I'm actually losing big in Quantum Tunnel. And I'm going to need some help. Rock Slide is good. That makes Cassie bigger. It's not Quantum Tunnel. What is it actually? Hello? Location? Panopticon. Oh, nice for my demon. Would pump up their Scarlet Spider as well. And I get Nico again. Do I want to switch what Minilab is? I like that that grows me out of Red Hulk range. Allows them to move their Jeff, though, too. I have priority, drop Darkhawk, changing the location. I want to change the location. I'm a little bit afraid that they could take over the Panopticon, maybe with a 50-50. Let's play like this and change the center location. This is wild. This is making big plays for small gains. Most people are retreating in this situation, like after running down the clock for a while. Note they're battling in for Red Hulk. We're going to change this center location twice to Murder World and then into something else here. But do I have the points, and where does the Scarlet Spider go? It's Kamartage. We tie. I spent all of my energy. Scarlet Spider goes center. Ah! I win if Scarlet Spider goes right. I actually won that on differential. I could have played Nico center, but I was afraid if they just put all of these 26 points here, then I would have lost. So I think I made the right play. I played around the Scarlet Spider Panopticon, which I think was like a smart option for my opponent. But dang, to just barely lose out there. Smarts. Losing 4 cubes. I'm still in the top 24, but now I gotta be in the top 16. So this is no longer good enough. Okay, Den is playing Arishem. Could use Korg on their Krakoa, but I think I just snapped to them playing Arishem, especially if I'm going to run out this Korg on turn 1, and then the jig is up. What do you got for us, buddy? Wave. Okay. They could snap back here. Wave on Blob. They get the wave turn. I do not. So that's good, but drawing Nico here is pretty fantastic. Or drawing Cassandra, I think is what I meant to say. I can now just Cassandra onto Krakoa. That's pretty solid too. Maybe I just go for that rather than the +2 cards. Maybe I don't need the +2 cards. Next turn I play Rock Slide. Following turn I play Darkhawk. Yeah, I could find copy mode with Nico too.
on this big Krakoa card. They blobbed first, which is good for them, but Cassie's still bigger. And they can Shang, but they can't Shadow. Misery on Korg is fine. There's no scenario where I'll be able to use Nico and double up, so I'll just give them another rock. Yeah, nothing to be done about that there. Omega Red, they are going to battle for Krakoa. But it shouldn't matter if I just play a Darkhawk in Oscorp next turn. Think it just never matters. This is just going to be a retreat. Let's speed it up. 35 minutes. We have priority, so they're never beating the Cassandra allegations here. They could have Shadow King for Metropolis. That is interesting. Yeah. Okay, but we're still winning in that location. That's wild. I imagine we're going to see a retreat here pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay.
Victory.
2 cubes, level up. Hopefully this puts me back into the top 24 at least. 27. Yeah, we had a rough go of it to start this round. Black Widow, quite good. Armor, decent. Okay. Yeah, we could armor and win the bridge on the final turn. I'm snapping.
Snap.
They just have to win Lemuria, but it's not going to be super easy. Gladiator, that's just a kill. Ah, unfortunate timing with all of this here. What did they play in Space Throne? Ooh, they take my Nico, which turns Cassie into a demon now. No, it actually turns this into a demon. I played this first. Oh wait, is it gonna? It's gonna turn the Black Widow into a demon. That's actually better for me then. Okay, cool. I like that. Some points there. We've lost Space Throne though. That is not good. I could armor Misery, but I need some points here. Could armor White Widow. It's never winning. Hope to draw exactly Phoenix Force. One in 3 to draw Phoenix Force. That's not terrible. Let's go for it. Yondu, don't take my Phoenix Force. Cool. 50-50 right now to draw Phoenix Force. Okay. 50-50 to draw Phoenix Force, or they just took it from me. I've got no clue. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get the Phoenix Force. Get the Phoenix Force. Ah, shoot. We do still have a lot of points in Lemuria, but I also have priority. I mean, they can't really play Phoenix Force. Could, like, Killmonger me here. If they have Killmonger, they have Killmonger. Nothing I can do about that. They might know I have armor and play around it. What do they have for 9 points? Goliath? White Widow's only ever 2 points, then they'd have to put up more than 10. Now let's play this. Okay. They did play to the bridge. No clue what that's going to be, and no clue what's in Lemuria. If it's Killmonger, it's Killmonger. Shoot! Dang! Ah, that's unfortunate. So what if I had played the armor over here? Then I have 22. Armor right wins it. Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. I would have been up by 9 here, and I would have lost by 8 here, and then we would have tied on the bridge. Bummer. Bummer. I think it's just Shadow King and Lechugia here. I don't think they have Shang-Chi, and I don't think they have any way to win Atlantis. Oh, Mystique. I think I can beat the Iron Man center, though. The Darkhawk's just going to be so big. They're getting a lot of points. It's going to be close. Kitty Pryde for 8. No, Darkhawk's bigger. Nice. Good boy, Darkhawk. Good boy. Whew, 8 points. 8 points is big. I'm not sure how much MMR weighs into how much points you collect, but with a +8 here, is that going to let me get back into it? I think so. 21. Not quite. Have to break into the top 16 in the next 20 minutes, but that's some good momentum. Let's keep it going, baby. I have no clue what I called Darkhawk there at the end of that game. I say like good boy or something. Oh! Yeah, this is a snappable position for sure. I just think the snap's good pressure there. Oh, interesting. I could get myself a 6. I think I'm going to get myself a 6, but next turn with Misery. That seems pretty hype. Let's copy the demon. Electro. That is not what I was expecting at all. Nobody gets a rock. But we are going to give them a Widow's Kiss here. Maybe they are Galactus? I've got no clue what Electro plus Demon... Oh, it's a Misery deck for sure. So they're going Misery on their Electro here. But we are going... We've got Onslaught Darkhawk. That's awesome. I can Grandmaster to throw something center. That's probably why they weren't as worried, by the way. Oh, I get an additional copy of Misery. Yeah, that's why they weren't as worried about the hood in Sanctum Sanctorum, because they can move Misery there. If I just do this, it seems really tough to lose. Yeah, I think they were maybe bluffing having nothing so they could do a sneaky Grandmaster move or something. Oh, but if I have priority, I can't play my demons. Oh. Okay. This was a little bit of a mistake then. Looks like it. I mean, if they have exactly Killmonger Silver Surfer after we double bit them, looks like they do. How many points is it here, though? It's going to be just enough in New York. Wow, they had it. Dang! Dang, and it was still super close. Ah, that's unfortunate. It seemed risky, but to double bite them. Still a bunch of cards in their deck. I mean, I know some of that was rocks. 6 minutes left. It's going to be time for 1 or 2 more games. I've got to get a big one here. And it's Den potentially giving me Arishem cubes. No, Den's off Arishem. Smart. I mean, I think we fist bump and snap. We're both almost out of it here, buddy. Yeah, good play, good play. Got the memo. Smart. Some emergent gameplay here on the bottom. One of us can try to bubble in with an 8-cuber. He's on bounce. Do I want to get more rock slides or more Grandmasters? I can play this here for 0. Basically lose to Iron Man. Unless I find Phoenix Force and Misery. I think I'm just going to use this to rock slide. This will just give me a bunch of Grandmasters, right? Ooh, ongoing effects being doubled is actually kind of okay for both of us. I think if I can just make a really big Darkhawk and then play into Onslaught Citadel, is that ever enough? Okay, they're beasting the Silver Sable. I did correctly put them on bounce, actually. Might now play Black Widow Hood. Yeah, now they don't have Iron Man, so I'm feeling considerably better about my position, too. Next turn I play Rock Slide plus White Widow, possibly. And just hope that the biggest ever Darkhawk is enough to do something here. Korg would be an interesting draw, too. Ooh, Naked Misery. I'm just playing for them having no cross-lane shenanigans. I don't know if White Widow ever does anything. Yeah, because they probably don't put too many cards into the Citadel this turn, so it probably gets them a little bit, because it is going to be a game about differential. So now they can only play one card here next turn. Cassie, maybe? Oh, Armor! That's really interesting. So now I only get to play Darkhawk on this final turn. But we keep them with a Widow's Kiss. Alright. Big Darkhawk, be my savior. No Eliath, please. No cross-lane play like Jeffrey. This is Wiccan. And what? Yondu. Oh, right. Mill. Yeah. Okay. Darkhawk is big. I think that's a big game, baby. 42. 8 cubes. Is that enough to get me back into it? I definitely need a little bit more. But this is saying 14th. Oh, this is so confusing. Think I was able to lock in a top 16 spot here, just barely on the wire. After the second round, these were the rankings, and unfortunately, I got 17th place. There were a few outstanding games that completed after I thought I was in 14th place, enough to knock me down to just out of contention, which is super unfortunate, but I still had a ton of fun. It's always fun playing Marvel Snap and playing Marvel Snap at a high level. I was just happy that I got some good games in it throughout the day, but being able to play Marvel Snap and as a recognized content creator from Second Dinner was a super awesome experience, and I'm really happy to be able to participate in this and hopefully can participate in more similar things in the future. But for today, that is the end of my journey. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm NoLucksGiven. Peace.